On behalf of all our millions of teaming members, we present this flag to you to go and conquer and win for the NDC and for Nigeria and rescue Nigeria. Thank you. Congratulations.
Good day, viewers. Welcome to today's talk show on politics. I'm your host, Co Edward, known as Fish Life, and we are here live at the VMAX studio. Today we'll be discussing about the political happenings across the country. We'll be focusing more on Nigerian politics and 2027 general election. Stay tuned and don't go away. You all could recall that the election 2027 is fast approaching, and INEC has released a timetable on how the whole 2027 election will be planned out. All the political parties have been up and doing, putting their house in order, conducting primaries and all sorts of positions in order to get set for the due date.
Renew over my agenda. Thank you very much.
Ahmed Bola Tinubu scored the highest votes and so was returned as the candidate for today's primaries. Thank you, Excellency.
Thank you.
While it is ongoing, there have been a lot of ups and downs, court cases, and so many other obstacles hitting several political parties, mostly the oppositions, the coalitions, and the alliance parties. We all could remember that ADC as a party has formed a coalition ranging from big politicians likes of Atiku, Peter Obi, Amechi, and so many others. While on that process, there was a breakout due to several court cases that emanated from the coalition, because a lot of fractions came up claiming to be the authentic group for the party. As this is ongoing, a new party swing up, the NDC, in which Peter Obi, alongside with Kwankwaso, decamped to NDC and formed their own party and come up with a movement called the OK Movement. I know most of us must have heard or in the dark of what has been happening, but we need to be aware and be conscious of the fact that 2027 general election is fast approaching, and every nook and cranny of this country are warming up. All political parties are teaming up, putting their houses in order to make sure they contest and possibly came out victorious in 2027 election. While we, the masses, the citizens, are keeping interest on what pans out, we have been vocal and been demanding that INEC must be transparent to conduct the free, fair, credible election for Nigerians. So many school of thought or so many sides have claimed that the INEC chairman is biased and working for a particular political party. A lot of issues and allegations have been raised against him, where the tweet he made back then in 2023 election claims that he supported a particular party to victory. We all know that as an INEC chairman, you have to be partisan, not biased, be neutral, and not support any political party. The opposition members of the House of Assembly has called for the resignation of the INEC chairman, but it seems that that call has fallen on deaf ears. The ruling party and the president are not ready to jettison their ambition by pulling out the INEC chairman. Who knows why? Possibly it could be that they have made a lot of preparation with him, with his organization and all that, pulling him out now could have caused a lot of challenges and might even hinder a successful conduct of 2027 election.
I do not believe that if you are working with the existing government today, they are giving you money, and you think this is all we can get. You are lying to yourself. We need to stand and stand bold. No amount of a bag of rice is enough to sustain you. No amount of money is enough, because these two men standing here before us, sitting down here before us, they believe they don't give you fish, but they want to teach you how to fish.
Ongoing, the APC, who just conducted their own and adopted Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to emanate as the leading presidential candidate with 10.9 million votes, followed by Tosifo, who scored about 16,000 votes. While APC have successfully concluded their own, ADC, on the other hand, is currently counting their results, and it has been put on suspect due to the fact that the major contenders, Mr. Hayatuddin, has pulled out from the race and said that he cannot be part of the announcement, citing irregularities. While Rotimi Amaechi, on the other hand, posted on his Twitter page that he rejects the results, that a rigging and so many other abnormalities happened on the voting ground, and a lot of delegates were bought, that he earlier agreed that he will accept anyone that wins the primary, but just recently he tweeted that he's not accepting the results, that he rejects it by any means until the right thing is being done. This call now pushed the party to suspend the announcement of the result, which we all know that Atiku is clearly leading with a huge margin that cannot even be covered up. While this is ongoing, the NDC on their part are planning and concluding plans on how to conduct the NDC primary election. Though we are aware that Peter Obi has been adopted as the consensus candidate alongside with Kwankwaso as his running mate, while other positions of the Senate, the House of Rep, the governorship slots will be slugged out on the field. The primaries will be held, though the venue has not been communicated, but all ears are on ground to know what's next for the NDC, because these are the major political parties on ground that Nigerians are keenly interested to know what they have to do differently. Having said all this, you will agree with me that at this time, Nigeria needs election that is free and void of any irregularities, free from malpractices, free from rigging, free from ballot snatching, free from vote buying. In fact, INEC need to read out the riot act concerning election malpractices to deter anyone that is planning to do what is not expected. We need to uphold the rule of law, be good citizens, be good of good conduct, and make sure that 2027 election turns out to be free, fair, and credible. INEC alone cannot do it. We are here to assist. As humans, we will play our roles and make sure that the system works for all. While finally, the president on his part must make sure that the country experiences stability and peace during this period of election. As a president, he must not indulge any form of act of violence or trying to degrade the system or make a mockery of the system, because anything that happens now, he will be linked to it. History will be remembered that it was during his tenure that things go wrong. I'm encouraging the president to make sure that everything is put in order. Both the finance needed to run the election must be provided, and make sure that INEC provide all materials that is needed. Unlike the 2023, when there were a lot of cries that so many materials could not get to so many locations. But now, the president and the INEC chairman must work hand in hand to make sure that materials get to every part of Nigeria, and Nigerians voted their choice of candidate without intimidation, without any form of attack from any group or political party. This is where I draw the curtain for today. Thank you for being part of this show, I remain your host, Uko Edward, known as Switchline, live at Dreamer Studio. Stay blessed.